Okay, what is the most important thing when buying a shaft? Is it the flex? Is it the weight? Is it the profile? Let me know what you think in the comments, especially because I want to know because there's a lot of misconceptions out there, and of course, what I think is still technically opinion, but it's based on a lot of data and a lot of other club fitters and a lot of people on the fitters who fit the people on the PGA Tour. Got three shafts here. They're all the famous Ventus Velocore. Just using these as an example, not saying they're the best shafts, but they really prove this point. They're all of these shafts are 60-gram extra stiff shafts. Don't know if you can see the lettering on there, but they are. They're 60-gram extra stiff shafts. But these produce very different flight characteristics, very different spin numbers, very different ball dispersions, right? And you may fit into one of these three shafts. And thankfully now in modern golf, with shaft companies, profile is being talked about. So what are these profiles? Well, the red and you don't know the red in the Ventus line or the Fuji, yeah, the Velocore line. It's a little bit softer tip, so this is kind of a mid to high kind of launch angle. More high though, if you're going to compare the two. The blue is a mid launch. Most golfers fit into this, I would say, because they have a medium tempo. They want for a mid launch. And then the black being the low launch, what a lot of tour players use. Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler uses a very similar shaft to this. So which one do you fit into? Depends, right? Uh, you say if this was these are stiff shafts, you'd be like, well, all these three work? No, absolutely not. These are very, even though they're the same flex and the same weight, they are very, very different when it comes to how you will hit the ball, how the ball will come off the face, how the launch angle, spin, etc. How you're going to get your maximum distance out of the golf club. So make sure, or the next time you get a fitting, make sure you're talking about profile in the shaft, and that the fitter is talking about profile. Not talking about flex, not talking about weight first. I mean, those are important. Don't get me wrong. Weight is very important. Flex is less important. The more of information we learn, but especially profile. And what profile shaft do you have? Do you know what profile shaft do you have? Leave it in the comments. Let me know, because maybe I can tell you what profile shaft he has and if it really matches you.